Hello everyone and welcome to Talk of the Town. It's a new series, a new season, a slightly new format here, and today we're playing Leyton Orient. It's a big game, a return to home action. Here is the league table at the moment. We opened the season with a narrow defeat to Carlisle United, a long trip. Here's how we got on. Today's opponents are Leyton Orient. They got off to a great start last weekend, a 2-0 win against Grimsby. We know what they're capable of, a great strike force with Harry Smith in there, Aaron Drynan, 13 goals each last season, the great manager in Richie Wellens. Here's how they got on against Grimsby Town last weekend. The other day, I spoke to manager Kevin Betsy and midfielder James Balagizi and got their thoughts ahead of today's game. Here's what they had to say. Kevin, a really exciting return to home on Saturday against Leyton Orient. What are your thoughts heading into that one?
Yeah, really positive. We've had a really good week of training. The players had some really good reflections on the Carlisle game. Some really positive messages come out from that game, but also some really sharp learning that we need to take on really quickly. But yeah, we're really positive. We're aligned in what we need to do going forward, and the intensity we need to play at, and the quality we need to show in the final third of the pitch. And yeah, we're really excited to be here and playing on Saturday at home in front of our own supporters, and trying to put on a good performance.
And a tough opposition in Leyton Orient. What do you think we can expect from them as a side?
Yeah, they're a good team. Really experienced at this level in terms of the manager and in terms of the players that they have in their squad. Some really good players, and we're looking forward to the challenge. They came here and I think they won here last year, didn't they? 2-0 was it? It's very, very recently towards the end of last season, so we'll be looking for to try and rectify that result this season in a fresh atmosphere, fresh new era that we have here. So let's go into the first game in real positivity and hopefully get 3 points.
And we spoke to Toby and James sort of post Carlisle, and they were standouts on the day, and they expressed just their excitement at being able to play that first senior game of football. How sort of important is it to have players like that, those young and excited players on the field?
Yeah, I think energy and youth is really helpful to any team. But let's not forget the importance of experience within any team, and we have that. We have both, so that's really important to us. We embrace the level of experience and the quality mentoring that the experienced players give us, but then also that brings a different side to our squad, where we have some youth that have not experienced the things that they have. They go into things not as apprehensive or not as much baggage that they carry, but also some physical things that some of the senior players haven't got, and it's a good blend for us to have in the squad, and we're delighted to have both.
And since we last spoke, we signed Mazid from Arsenal on loan. Can you just give a word on him and his signing?
Yeah, I think worked with Mazid at Arsenal, so know him very well. But listen, I've watched him grow and develop from a really young age in my time of England and scouting the younger age groups, and seen his career develop and progress. And he's a player that's really adaptable. We have some key injuries in his position. With Joel Lynch picking up an injury that's set him back a period of time, and our new signing Brandon has been picked up an injury as well, which is to be out for a couple of weeks. So we've managed to solve that issue with a player that can play in both positions with Mazid, and that's quite unique. Normally a player can only play left back or left centre back, but he's able to do both in 4-3-3, but also in a back three. So whatever formation we want to play, he can play both. So that's one of the key reasons, and plus the fact he's an outstanding character and been really well developed at Arsenal. So yeah, we're welcome into the group, and he's had a really good week of training.
And we know we played in front of an impressive crowd at Carlisle with the away fans travelling up, but it'll be a bumper crowd on Saturday. Could be 3,500 in here, which is a great crowd for us. How important is that, just to have the home fans behind you?
Yeah, that's what we wanted. The owners made a really strong step in reducing the prices of the season tickets, and things like that can really help. We want to bring a lot of youth from the community into the football club on a long-term basis, and sometimes fans and supporters can't afford to watch the team play, and we try and find solutions to help them, but help us as well to fill the stadium with noise, and passionate supporters that can help us and push the team. We're going to need them throughout this season, and I think we're all really excited, and we're going to need every single ounce of energy and enthusiasm and noise to try and push to the limit.
And you mentioned a very busy day today for everyone involved, but for the players too, at the end of the day they were getting their media done, and they're all in really good spirits. It seems like there's a great atmosphere around. There
is, but we've had a great atmosphere since we come to the club. We've had an amazing pre-season, and there was elements of the game at Carlisle that was very good, but football, because you've lost the game, it's your first game, it can be a bit negative, and which is understandable, but I think the players understand what the fantastic work they've been doing And you know, if your processes are right and over a course of time, we will get it right, and they will perform to the level that they know they can. And everyone in the elements of pre-season that we've played against some really top teams, and they've shown a really high level. You know, we played QPR here in the Championship, and we were 3-0 down, and we came back and drew 3-3. That shows the level of quality that we have in the squad and what they can do when they really are intense in their application.
Gaffer, on Saturday. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Take care.
James, a big game on Saturday against Leyton Orient here at home. What are your thoughts heading into that one?
I'm really excited to get out there in front of the home fans and like play our first home game of the season, and it should be exciting. Like, we're all looking forward to it, and we've been training hard as well.
And obviously Carlisle was your first game at Crawley, and a successful one personally, but obviously not the result we were looking for.
Obviously, like, the team comes first, so the result wasn't what we was looking for. But on a personal note, like, to make my debut and like play my first ever professional game, that was obviously a special moment as well.
A special moment, especially with your family being in the crowd. I saw them jumping up a few times when you were making some tackles out there.
Yeah, like to see my family there who've been supporting me ever since I was young, like, it was like a good feeling, and like I'm just grateful that I got to share that moment with them as well, sort of thing.
And obviously a different atmosphere on Saturday, a home game, plenty of fans out there, and hopefully maybe a new chant for you as well.
Yeah, like it'll be good to get like the home crowds cheering for us rather than like the away fans from Carlisle like booing at us and everything. So yeah, that'll be good to have our own like crowd.
And obviously it was a defeat on the opening day, a narrow one, but it'll be important now to try and get a result against Leyton Orient. Yeah,
like we're all looking forward and we're all eager to like get some points on the board and just kick off our season like how we was like supposed to, like the weekend just gone, but that's gone now. But I'm looking forward to the game, yeah.
And we've had a week to prepare. How's training been this week?
Training's been quite intense, to be fair. Like, we're all working hard, like ready to put a shift in and like hopefully get the right result on the weekend.
And in terms of sort of you amongst the squad, you've been here a while now, I suppose. What are your relationships like with some of the players? Have you made many good friends, good teammates?
I feel like I'm like getting along with almost everyone in the squad, and like the coaching staff as well. They've been really helpful towards me, and everyone that I've met like in Crawley has been like really nice and positive. So I've like settled in quite well. Like, very well, to be fair. Better than I could have ever expected.
Thank you, James. Do you want to ask your questions?
Yeah. Hi, James. You've been here just over a month now. Have you got any highlights so far?
Obviously, my first game is like my highlight of my move so far. But just every day, I'm enjoying every day coming in and working hard and just being part of a professional squad and professional environment.
Yeah, obviously you've only played one game. What's it been like transitioning into senior football this season?
It's like the demands are quite high, like they're very high, like in senior football. Like they expect quite a lot, but like that's what I want to be doing like for the rest of my life. So like I'm hopefully willing to meet everything that comes my way, sort of thing.
Yeah, obviously, you know, what do you think? Would you say is the hardest part about trying to establish yourself in this club and the league at such a young age?
I feel like getting used to the different style of football, like because other teams like they're more direct and sort of thing, so you have to get used to like competing and battling. Not to say you don't battle elsewhere, but like it's a lot more physical and rough and sort of thing. So like getting used to that standard and style of football, I think it's going to be good for my development personally.
Yeah. And taken away from Crawley, is there any players throughout your career you've taken inspiration from?
In my career?
Yeah, like, growing up. So is anyone that's influenced your play style?
I feel like my favourite player since I've like recently has been Kevin De Bruyne. I like, as a midfielder, I idolise him quite a bit because I feel like he's got everything in his game, and then hopefully that's the sort of player that I can become hopefully even better, because like I think we can all agree he's quite good, isn't he?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Perfect, thank you, James.
All right, thank you very much. Cheers.
We know it's been fantastic over the years, some entertaining games between us and Leyton Orient. Obviously some fantastic away days in recent seasons, including that one last year. Let's check it out.
then it will be Darren Prattley standing over the ball, skipper for Leyton Orient this afternoon, ready to get things off and underway in this Sky Bet League 2 fixture. We will try and keep you up to date with all the other scores as they happen around League 2 during the course of the afternoon. But we are off and underway here at the Breyer Group Stadium.
Himself about a bit, Gary, on the pitch.
Yeah,
so
he does.
He has to be careful as well.
Davis on that far side gets on the end of the mistake. Frankham drives it home for Crawley.
What a great goal.
The skipper on the score sheet. The free kick was taken out to that far side. Archie Davis on the overlap pulled it back, and George Frankham lashed it in at the near post, and Crawley Town have the lead. Here's Archibald Doe on that far side, flips the ball forward, it almost drops, it's gone in! Oh, it's come off the post, and it's hit Glenn Morris on the back, and it's gone into the back of the net. Gets it away, and it breaks for Appiu, touches it off to Frankham, on his own a little bit. George Frankham charging forward, plays a decent ball into the gap. Madison gets it square, chance on the far side, Crawley back in front! Appiu touches it home, and Quentin Appiu on the counter-attack gives Crawley the lead back. They trailed for only 3 minutes, and the fans over on that far side, all 383 of them, are absolutely rapturous again. Mr Boyson blows the final whistle right in front of the travelling 383 travelling Crawley fans, and they are absolutely delighted. They've come to playoff chasing Leyton Orient, and for the second season running, Joe, they have won this one by 2 goals to 1.
So that is all for today. A massive game coming up, a 3 o'clock kickoff. It's a big day here at Broadfield Stadium. We're going to have a massive crowd. Lots of Leyton Orient fans in too. Reds Bar will be open. Get the drinks in, get down and support the boys. Come on you Reds.